What's up, my precious little pack, and welcome back to VEGA Conflict. Smash and Grab has been going on for a few hours, but I'm just getting ready to start it because just crawled out of bed a few hours ago. Haven't been doing much, just been focusing on other things, and decided I'd drop into the game and start working. I've already got 90 picked out. Let's get to farming and let's see what can be done. Now, as always, my fittings are based around the higher level ships that I have. Yeah. And that means the bastions. I would be hitting level 100 and... what? 100 fleets? I think the Vanguards are the ones that drop what I'm after. Nope, regiment. I'm not touching the regiment fleets, not a chance. The goal will be simple. I'm going to play a bit, show off some attacks and things like that, the no-brainer style attacks that I love to do. Okay, AI is on.
I hear you. Copy that.
And it's going to be Blitz. Alright, carrier will always be the one that gets stepped on. And I will show the fitting on both bastions when this fight is over. So you won't be missing out on fittings or anything like that. Alright, gotta start clearing stuff off the carrier. They're doing good to me. Close in, finish him off. There we go. It's gonna be what? An hour of damage right there? Wow, I didn't know that they could drop that amount of intel. What? Wow. That was, I'm used to hitting 80s and 90s and getting like 100,000 or 150,000. Hit a 90. Whoa. Okay, I can honestly say this smash and grab is gonna be fun. But I'll go over the fitting once this defense is done, then I'll show off the prizes I'm going to recommend, and something that hasn't been in any of the stores in a very long time is in the Smash and Grab store. A few of you who play the game may already know because you may have already seen it. That's the fourth time that has popped up. And I did notice that they nerfed the payout for defenses during that one. Pretty close, hour and 16 minutes. Alright, let's go over the first fitting. Carrier Mark IV. It has a mix of the two standard level 1 drones because, again, try to keep the fittings light. A full level 3 exophase armor. It still has yet to get the next set of armor because I'm going to be putting Prawl on it. The Prawl Tungsten, most likely, which is the projectile resistant, alien resistant. Next up is the cruisers. They're the standard cruisers I typically use between the two variants. The only difference between the two variants is a single weapon is changed, giving the opposite a slightly higher fire area, a slightly higher range. Next up is the first bastion, and it is fitted with, well, that's fairly obvious. It's Zephyr 3 Xeno and the standard harmonic beam 2 and 3 respectively. Xeno Epsilon cannons and 2 Epsilon cannons. And resistors, it is running with dual ionized, however you want to pronounce it. but it's running dual of them, and the other one will be the exact same fitting, just with opposite shields, because it is actually meant for basing, whereas this one is meant for, well, general purpose use. They're both in the same fleet, though, because they'll be used in the same targets. The difference will be one part of the fleet will actually sit back and wait while the other one moves up. But that's the fitting. On to prizes, and I need to actually pick up the Guardian Cruiser. I thought this was going to take a while. Well, boy was I wrong, because with that payout and that low damage, it should be next to free on both bastions. Yep. 6 minutes, not bad. Alright. My prize recommendations list is the blank hull of the Paladin Carrier, the Guardian Cruiser, the Liberator Destroyer, and the Pegasus. Now the Pegasus, I actually have a secondary fitting that I'm going to be using myself. I'm going to be building a cargo fleet of nothing but them. I haven't been so interested in carrying cargo, but as I keep hitting higher level targets, I keep leaving a lot of resources out. Blueprints. I can recommend the exact same things that I just recommended of the blank hulls. Paladin Carrier, Guardian Cruiser, Liberator Destroyer, and the Pegasus. The Enforcer Battleship, for those of you who use it, if you're like me, you'll be focusing on other ships, and Vindicator Cutter due to its speed boost to the rest of the fleet, so I'll run 5 of them with a carrier along with the harmonic chase thrusters, and, well, you know what happens. Next up, prize I was talking about that they actually brought back. This is one I was happy for. The Eclipse drivers. We have the heavy one up here, and down a little bit further we have the standard variants right here. I have to pick up the level 2, and that will make it so I have just about everything from the Xeno and Axis tier. There's still like 3 things that I'm missing, but it's getting closer and closer to being complete. But that's going to be about it for recommendations. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to attack another target, blow my own mind away just because of how high the payout was for it.
Roger.
But aside from that, I hope the event's going well for all of you. If not, well, I hope that you can kick it back some way. I'm going to be up for a few hours and doing other things, so I'll kind of come in and out of the game as I'm working throughout the day. Well, night. Day/night. But I would just like to say thank you for any and all support on the channel. And remember a while back, let's just take a step back. This is going to be entertaining for all of us involved because I'm actually going to be hosting a few events. Remember a while back when I said that we should host player-run events. It's specific targets should be hit, and the goal is just to see who can destroy it the fastest using the lowest tier tech. And the winner would most likely get resources. Well, I've rethought that idea, and it'd still be the same, but it'd be in a broader spectrum, and it'd actually be sector-based. So every single sector, each individual planet would be a small prize pool, and it would be to encourage low-level players to play, as well as to help teach them. So get tips and tricks from high levels, learn to pilot your ships and stuff like that. So if a mobile high-level player that's professionally playing it is on, it'd be interesting to hear what they have to say and see if they'd be interested. But the goal will be simple. I don't know the exact time that the events will be hosted, but I'm going to try and get it across as many of the sectors that are currently active as I can for everybody. And it will be, as I said, to encourage low-level play. And the prize will be resources. It won't be hit from players' bases, it'll be collected from the VEGA fleets. But that's going to be about it, everybody. While I continue thinking over the details, the time that the event will be run from, things like that, I'll be chatting with people in-game, stuff like that, to work it out. But if you want to take part in it, let me know below, and I'll let you know exactly when it will be once it's all worked out and exactly what the details behind the event will be and things like that. But that's going to be it for this video, everybody. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you later.